Have you ever wanted to hold your fire in hand? Well, this is the video. Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to Spacebound for more top 10 videos every day. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Leave a friendly comment and I'll make sure to reply to every single one of you. Hi and welcome to another Spacebound video where today we'll be looking at 25 crazy science experiments simple enough to do in your own home. Number 25. Gum Wrapper Fire Starter. This is a great way if you've ever had a bad situation and need a quick fire. You'll need a AA battery, a foil gum wrapper, and maybe some gloves for added safety. To get the most out of your wrapper too, cut it in thirds lengthwise. Then cut your wrapper into an hourglass shape, but not too thick where nothing will happen, or too thin where it will burn away. Then place the foil part below the battery and on top of it, and it should last long enough to get a wood fire going if you need to. Number 24. Fireworks in a jar. For this experiment, you'll first need a glass filled with 3/4 of the way with warm water, then mix enough oil to fill in a separate container with colors that are different with food coloring and pour it into the glass of water. Now, watch the magic happen. Number 23. Change the color of your flowers. Flowers are dying? Well, liven up their last moments with some color and let them go out with a bang. Simply mix some food coloring of your choice in water and pour it into the flower vase like normal. Within a few hours, you'll begin to notice a beautiful change in color. Number 22. Instant ice. Here's a simple way to get a nice cool water on a hot day. Take a water bottle and put it in your freezer for about 2 hours and 45 minutes, just before it would freeze into ice. Times can vary though for different freezers. At this point, the water is well below freezing and just needs some little bit of help. So with a nice tap, and there you have it. You can also gently pour it into a glass and drop a piece of ice into it with the same results. You can also do this same trick with soda for a delicious, awesome result. Number 21. Elephant toothpaste. Not literally. What you'll need to do for this experiment is pour 10% hydrogen peroxide, because this is a safe version, into a flask with a little bit of dish soap and coloring of your choice. Then in a separate container, mix yeast with warm water. Pour it into the flask and you've got yourself toothpaste for a lifetime. Number 20. Firebending. Finally, my dreams of joining the Fire Nation have finally come true. But on a real note, this one is extremely simple. For those of you who don't know, hand sanitizer is pretty flammable, and just by lighting it, again, be safe, don't actually try this, it will cause fire. But it's actually reasonably safe to grab and hold, just not for too long of course, and keep your hands in motion in to help. And also, again, as a side note, please, if you do try this, make sure you have parental guidance and you're safe about it. Number 19. Glass candy. Here's how to make a delicious peppermint candy. What you'll need is baking spray, 2 cups sugar, 3/4 cup of corn syrup, ½ cup of water, and 2 tablespoons of peppermint extract, but really you can use any clear extract you like. But blue food coloring is pretty awesome. I would suggest blue, it's my favorite color. But anyways, cover up a tray in aluminum foil, next fill a heated pot with your sugar, corn syrup, and water until it's all liquefied at around 285 degrees. Also make sure no sugar is on the side of the pot for the best results. Once boiled, add your peppermint extract and drop of food coloring and stir until you get a nice color. Finally, add the baking spray to your aluminum sheet and pour your concoction in, and then let it sit for about 30 minutes to harden. Break it however you wish. Number 18. Fire snake. First mix 10 grams baking soda to 40 grams sugar. In a bowl, fill it with sand and pour lighter fluid into it. Pour the baking soda and sugar mix over it and light it up however you can. Honestly, it's wild and it just keeps growing. Number 17. Levitation. What is this sorcery? Oh, just science and a little bit of luck. Okay, so if you have access to an air compressor gun, all you need to do is direct the air compressor just to whatever object you're using, in this case a screwdriver, and just try to find the right angle where it'll float. It's simple, but it's also difficult, so on that note, good luck. Number 16. Noodle rocket. First you'll need like a small little mason jar and poke a hole into the lid that's about the size of the hole in your noodle, not the entire noodle, just the hole of it. In the small jar, fill about 1/4 of it with hydrogen peroxide and ½ teaspoon with dry yeast, and try to tighten the lid by pressing on it. Shake it up to get the reaction started, place your noodle on the lid and light it up. Now you have a miniature rocket engine. Number 15. Turn water into wine. For this experiment, you'll need 2 glasses that are the same. Wine, water, and something thin like a card or plastic layer. Fill both glasses at the top, one with water and one with wine, and place your card over the glass of water. Apply pressure, sort of, to get a little vacuum seal and place the glass of water above the wine. Then gently pull the card until there's a small enough gap for the liquid to seep out. Eventually, the wine will fully replace the water. Number 14, walking on eggs. Okay, so this is extremely wasteful, but pretty cool. Lay out however many cartons of eggs you wish in a path that you can walk on, but make sure they aren't cracked because, you know, some grocery stores are a little bit snake like that. Then go ahead and walk on them. This is possible because it's very, very